We got another one. Murder suspect still on the loose 9 days after feigning ankle injury to flee custody as DC cops offer $30,000 reward. He just hopped an 8-foot fence barefoot. There is nothing wrong with this ankle. Hell, the U.S. needed him for the FIBA World Cup. How do you go back and tell your boss that's how he suckered you into getting away? Let's recap. In the past 30 days, we've had Christopher Lee Prey, the murder suspect that escaped the psychiatric hospital up in Oregon in full shackles and managed to steal a car. Then we had Danelo Cavalcante in the Pennsylvania prison that shimmied up the wall like a toddler climbs out of his pack and play. Now we're in our nation's capital, baby. Yup, he gave the cops the slip and was on the streets faster than you could say mumbo sauce. A murder suspect who escaped from custody in Washington, D.C. is still on the lam more than a week later, with cops now offering a $30,000 reward. Christopher Haynes, 30, was arrested on Wednesday last week for the August 12th murder of Brent Hayward, 33, in a shooting that also injured another person. While being processed, he tricked his way into being taken to George Washington Hospital in the Capitol by pretending to have an injured ankle. Aside from them actually falling for this, what's absolutely hilarious to me is that this is what we used to do to each other as kids when we would play Manhunt or hide and seek. Hey, I hurt my ankle. Can we stop for a minute? I can't breathe. I need my asthma pump. And then as soon as everyone would stop, gone. Home base losers, the drive back to your precinct isn't long enough for you to figure out how you're going to explain this to your boss. He was there less than 40 minutes when he managed to attack an officer who undid his handcuffs to reattach it to a gurney. The Metropolitan Police Department said something about that procedure doesn't sound quite right, but I really don't know. It's like you left an opening for him some type of way. He was caught on a security camera sneaking through a nearby resident's garden with the handcuffs still dangling from his wrist, little jury, and with his sprightly footsteps making clear he was faking his claimed ankle injury. What's wild is he did all this, he's barefoot. God forbid he gets his feet into some Reebok pumps, you'll never find this guy. Despite numerous reported sightings since then, he remains at large according to cops who said he is not thought to be armed, but is still considered to be dangerous. Finding Christopher Haynes is a top priority for the Metropolitan Police Department. The force said it's a top priority to find him, but it wasn't a top priority to not let him escape in the first place. The search remains active and ongoing, and MPD is working closely with our local and federal partners to ensure that Haynes is brought to justice. So when you think Christopher Lee Prey, you think Danelo Cavalcante, and in this case, you think Christopher Haynes. The common denominator is they all have murder charges. We have been fortunate so far that these most recent escapees haven't went in anyone's home or decided to take any hostages, but it's only a matter of time for law enforcement to keep letting this happen, and that's going to become an issue. Anyone who is found to be assisting, aiding, abetting, or harboring Christopher Haynes will be criminally charged. Come on, it's DC. He's probably already shacked up somewhere. A shorty pulled up on Yo, cuffed him off the streets, and now he's telling her don't answer the door for anyone. The DC Police Department's Internal Affairs Bureau is investigating how Haynes was able to break free. Can you imagine being that officer explaining over and over and over again what happened, only for Internal Affairs to laugh at you and tell you to take it from the top?